channel. So this is my second video within 2 weeks. It's been a very long time, I know, but I've just been like poorly or just been like busy with other things. I just want to say thank you so much to everyone's positive comments that I've received about my first video. It took a lot of courage for me to put it out there. So I'm very grateful for everyone that's commented or messaged me privately with all the really nice messages, so thank you so much for that. And as you can tell by today's title, I am going to be creating a bronzy glowy look, which is this look that I've created. So if you would like to watch more, then just keep on watching. So I have already done my eyebrows, so we're going to start with carving the brows out. So I'm going to be using my Lasting Perfection concealer, and I just pop a bit on the back of my hand, and I'm using this brush. It doesn't really have a number or a name, but it's just the Revolution Makeup Pro ones. So I'm going to dab that onto my brush. And I'm going to start to conceal just the top bit. I really need my eyebrows doing as well. I need to pluck them so bad, but I might tint them tonight and then pluck them, because I normally get them done at my hairdresser's, but I'd rather just pluck them myself for now, just to save a bit more money. So just carving them. I just hate doing brows anyway, like I hate them. Right, so that's my brows carved out. I'll do my foundation first. So the first thing I go in with is my primer Hangover Too Faced one. Just blob that all over. You honestly don't need a lot of this primer. Because a little goes a long way. My nose, because my nose is terrible when I've got foundation on. I also do my eyelids as well, just to make sure it's all blended. My eyebrows look so dark on camera, and then in real life they actually don't look that dark. Right, so I've primed my face. Now I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay All Nighter foundation in the shade 2.0. Give it a shake. I'm nearly running out. You can see like from here up there. Nearly running out of this, so I need to get some more. So I just literally blob the foundation all over my face. I like to, even though you don't need a lot of this, I still like to apply a lot, as you can tell. Me and my foundation, not so it looks like cakey or anything, because I wouldn't want my face to look cakey, but I like to apply a generous amount just so I know I'm covering up, like, because as you can see I have scars, so that's from like my spots and stuff, so that would really, like, putting more foundation on really helps. So before I go in with a beauty blender, I actually use a foundation brush just to buff it all out. So this is a Revolution one again, and I'm just gonna go over my face. Now I'm gonna look over here, but you can sort of see the application. And then after I've buffed it out a little, I would then go in with my beauty blender just to make sure it's all smooth and even. Because I do this quite like rough, so it's not like all neat. So then I would then neatly go over with my beauty blender just to make sure it's all blended out nicely. But I would highly recommend getting this foundation, but I will say it is expensive. So if you've got the money, then that's cool, but if not, I would go for the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour foundation. I absolutely love that foundation. I actually need to get some more of that foundation. So just buffing it all out with my foundation brush. So once I'm happy with it all blended with my foundation brush, I would then stop using that, and as you can see, my eyes are not covered. I would then go in with my beauty blender, sorry, and I would smooth it all over evenly and go onto my eyelids as well. So you'll see, so this is with just a foundation brush. As you can see, it's like got brush marks. As soon as I use beauty blender, it all smooths out. I would then move on to concealer again. So I'm going to be using my Revolution Conceal and Define in C4. And I would go under my eyes. I would then blend that in. So I don't really put it on my chin or up here. I just feel like it doesn't really work on my face. Considering I have my frown lines, it doesn't definitely work up there. And blend it down my nose. And under my eyes. Now as you can see, it's still like seeping through a bit. So I will show you my next step on how I would slowly get rid of that. And then on top of the Revolution concealer, I would put a bit of Collection. A bit. I mean a lot. If you know me and you know I love my concealer, then you know I'd never apply a little amount. So I would never go back onto my nose or here because I feel like I don't need to. Go back in with this beauty blender, which is a bit gross at the moment, and just blend that out. I like to go right up to my temple. So I am doing a video like in the next couple of weeks with my mum and my sister. So we're going to be doing like a little video on that. So be prepared to see me with my mum and my sister in one of my videos, which I'm very excited about because it didn't take a lot of persuading for my mum. Like she was like, oh yeah, maybe we should do a video and you can do like my makeup or something, or show how to get rid of my puffiness, because my mum actually suffers with puffy eyes. So she was like, oh, we should do a video on that. So she's been very supportive about it, and yeah, so she's decided she would come on my channel. So I'm very excited about that, for you to meet my mum and my sister. The next thing I will be doing is powder, which I need to get a new one because it's actually gross. This is the 021 Transparent Clear Rimmel London powder. So it just looks like that. And I'm going to get my big brush, which is the Spectrum A01 brush. It just looks like this. My brushes are filthy as well, so just ignore that. And I'm going to go under my eyes with this powder. Go up onto my forehead. So I've had a lot of requests on doing a eyeshadow tutorial, which I will be doing soon. Like, I'm not saying I'm a makeup artist, I'm not saying that at all, so it probably won't be that great, but if people want the content, then I will give it to you guys. So I will be filming a eyeshadow tutorial as well soon. So I've done powder. The next thing I would go on to is contour and bronze. So I use this for like the contour, which is the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Light to Medium palette. And I would use this colour here, which is the dark cocoa colour. Get my Revolution Makeup Pro brush. Again, doesn't have a number or a name for it. That's my concealer gone. And I would literally suck in like a fish and go along my cheekbones. Maybe I should put a mirror like behind my camera. And then I'll be able to look at the camera. So just blending it all round my hairline and up onto my forehead. So we just blend that all out. So on camera I don't look that dark, And then in person I'm looking, I'm like, whoa, I am bronzy. So just blend that all out. So once I've done with the Too Faced one, I would then go in with my Collection Bronze Glow. And this is the matte one. And just dip into that and go over the top of my contour just to give it that extra bronzy look up onto my forehead. And I also like to do a bit on my nose, at the bottom, and a bit on my chin and down here to cover up my chins that I have. And as you can tell, this is definitely a bronzy look. Okay, so for the glowy look, I'm going to be using the Dull Light highlighter, and this is in like a diamond shade. So it just looks like that. And we're going to take my Real Techniques setting, this is actually a setting brush, but I use it as a highlighter brush. So it just looks like this. And we'll dip in, and we're going to go in with the highlighter. Look at that glow. That is glowing. So if I feel like it's too, like, not blended into my skin very well, I would then go in with my beauty blender after, just to blend it all into my skin. I like to apply it down the ridge of my nose and on the bottom, and my cupid's bow as well. And just up here, like that. As you can see, that glow is insane. So I would then go with the bottom, so it's not as dirty. I would then blend this out so it's all like seeped into my skin. Same with this side. Blend out. Wow, that glow. There is one more step to getting a glowy look, but I do it at the end because you're meant to do it at the end. So, or you could do it before you put a foundation on. It really doesn't matter, but I prefer doing it at the end just because it's a set, like some sort of setting spray. So, yes. So, for my eyes, to make the bronzy look, I am going to be using all my brushes. You can see my brushes. The Carnival palette. When don't I use this palette? I'm using it all the time. So I'm going in with my bperfect, I think. Yeah, bperfect eye blending. Just looks like this. And we're going to go in with basic here. As you can tell, I'm going with this quite a lot. Love this colour for a bronzy look. So I'm just blending it into my crease. Now I only use like 2 or 3 shades for this bronzy look. I'm just blending that in. So just keep blending until you're happy with that. And then I'm going to go in with Rowdy, which is here. And I'm just going to go in the inner bit of my eye, the outer bit, sorry. And blend that in to the centre and up into my crease. So with the first colour, I took it up to my brow here. With the Rowdy colour, I'm going here and right into the crease. This is quite a dark bronzy eye look. So blend that into the crease and out into the centre. Once I'm happy with those colours, I'm gonna leave it for today, but I would normally do a half cut crease and then put the bronzy shimmer colour in there, but I think I'm gonna leave that today. That is the bronzy eye look completed. So I would then go and stick on my eyelashes. So I'm gonna do that off camera and then come back. So I'm back and I've stuck my eyelashes on, which you can see here. I think they're just the GWA ones. Well, what else would they be, because I'm always using GWA. So then after I've done that, I've just put a bit of mascara underneath onto my bottom lash, and then I'd go in with my lips last. So this is a lip liner in Barry M, and I don't really know what the shade is. Oh, the number's here. It's in 01C6, and these were really cheap and they're so good. So I just line my lips like so. I hate having foundation onto my lips, so I usually would get a makeup wipe just to get the foundation off. But I haven't done that, and I should have. So make sure it's all even. So there's the lip liner, and then I would go in with my, let's not use that one today. So these are the miniature like Anastasia Beverly Hills lipsticks, and this is in the shade Kiss. Yeah, it's in the shade Kiss, so it's just a little, so they're so cute, they're so tiny. So it just looks like this. Really cute. I've used a lot of this because this is literally my favourite. And I'd go over my lips. For a matte lipstick, it is so creamy, like so nice to apply. And with some matte lipsticks, obviously they can budge. This one literally stays on me all day. If I don't put a lip gloss on top. If I put obviously a lip gloss on top, then it's going to come off. So I'm not sure whether to do a lip gloss on top. So that's the lipstick on, so it just looks like that. So I'm going to put on, after the matte, I am going to put a lip gloss on. So it's the Coco one, my favourite one, and it's in the shade 20. So if you ever go to Coco, get this one because it's so good. And just apply it smoothly onto your lips. Together, and that is the lips done. So my very last thing I will do is set my face, and to get that extra glow look, so I'm going to be using this, which is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, and I'm going to go in with my iconic London Prep Set and Glow, which I absolutely love. How gorgeous is that colour? So we're going with this one first, just spray it up. And honestly, the smell is incredible. I love the smell. And then I would go in with my Urban All Nighter, which I think I might be running out of, so that's good. So that is the finished bronzy glowy look. If you did like this video and you want to see more, then make sure you like and subscribe down below, and you can also turn on the bell to get notifications for when I next upload my video. Hopefully I'll be doing it more regularly now that I'm better and that I'm not so busy anymore. And stay tuned, because like I said in the video, my mum and my sister is also going to be coming on at some point. I don't know when, but it should be in the next few weeks or so. So I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!